Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we need to get the Raven repaired. So let's just go ahead and tick forward, I think the 3 days to get the low G pool done as well as a couple of mech warriors back.
Hey boss.
Fantastic.
Those upgrades.
Okay, what do we want to get next for upgrades? We're doing kind of okay on funds, so we should probably consider that. I think for now we will go ahead and grab the machine shop. Excellent. And as far as our available mechs go, I'm not yet prepared to get the Chameleon and the Blackjack repairing, perhaps after this next mission. So let's go ahead and hop into the command center and see what we've got available. You know what? We should check our mech warriors first.
Yep. Commander?
I'm glad you agree, Arclight. We've only got 4 available. That definitely hurts. We've got a whole bunch coming back in one day, and one more day beyond that for the financial report. So let's just tick forward that one extra day and hop into the barracks. Let's see what we need for training here, if anything. There may not be anything required. Actually, Scrub can grab a point of gunnery. Fantastic. Anything else? No? Okay, we're good. So now we can deploy.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
This is a defend base mission, and therefore slightly spooky. This, however, is a lot of salvage, not as much as this, though. The Davians are the op for, it's a target acquisition. Probably pass on that. I think we're going to go for this. Hopefully it'll be nice and quick and easy, although it is a defend base. We'll see. I think we'll probably run this straight down the middle. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're going to need somebody other than El Duce. Arclight is not exactly who we're looking for here. Neither are any of these people. I guess we'll have Arclight pilot the Raven, but it's certainly not ideal right now. And of course, we don't have another mech to deploy at this current juncture. So let's see how this goes, and how many times we can miss with the sniper artillery. Because that is definitely something that's going to be happening. A lot, apparently. The real question is, just how much are we going to run into out here? And also, I should note that due to timings, if this is looking like it's going to be a long mission, I may have to cut this particular mission. Hopefully that won't be the case, but we'll see. Now the real question is, why is the loading screen taking this long to load? That's never a good sign. However, we do need to defend the occupied base. We have a small disused base in a remote part of Bell. We need it, and are preparing to reactivate it. We'd like to hire you to recon the facility and defend it until our forces can move in. We'll have a lance with you in half a day and a logistics team within 24 hours. Commander, if they're hiring mercs to babysit when their forces are less than a day away, then they expect trouble. Rumors say local government forces are in the area. They could present a threat. Yeah, we'll see. Looks like we are going to have turrets. That's always a good sign. Babysitting job is indeed heating up. We have allies as well. One of our lances was hit on the way to the facility and has suffered 50% losses. We must ensure that the survivors reach the facility. Okay, the survivors are over here. We could drop in, say, here, although we actually can't. We could drop in here. And that's where we will. Hopefully we don't have anybody getting stuck. It's always an awkward possibility.
Well, this is a hellhole.
Okay, so that's a planetary government cicada there.
Raise some kids. This would be some prime beach real estate.
I'm not sure what our allied turn is doing. The game is actually currently locked. Ah, they're firing on that cicada. Noted it's got AMS. Commando moves up. Fires directly on the building there. That's reasonably fine. I don't think we actually care about that.
Waiting for orders.
The Chameleon can close in over here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to try to get some aggro on this commando. Light him up as best we can, which isn't super good. Yeah, not super good indeed. We did manage to hit him, so that's good. So we've got this allied lance over here. That's a battle axe, noted. The Vulcan is also going to close in over here, but we're going to be able to close in much, much closer and get better hit odds here. So I think we will go ahead and fire the mag shot. Okay, we got a 50% hit rate there on the mag shot. I'll take it. Honestly, better than expected. Close in with the Raven here. And realistically, we don't have much for hit odds with the Raven. We're just going to grab what we can on this commando. We did not manage to narc it. That's unsurprising.
I'm ready.
Our Panther is going to close in up here as well. We're going to continue hitting that commando. There's nothing else that's moved, so that was a good hit there. This is going to be their Cicada. The Cicada isn't very threatening, of course. There will be additional enemies. That is a lot of, what is that, MRMs? Doing 6 damage? I think that's MRMs. We're going to close in with the J. Edgar here, and I'd love to come in on... Honestly, the Cicada's running pretty hot. That said, I think we're going to come in on this flank over here and hit the commando. Reason being, I want to be able to fire artillery on these guys, and I don't want our vehicles to be right up in there. Okay. We missed everything. Ultralight carrier not doing anything remotely useful there. We're going to come up with our harasser. And we're going to fire on this commando with our single target flamers.
Roger.
That is a leg destruction. That's also a dead commando. So that is fantastic. We're going to come in with the Centurion here. And what are we in for sniper artillery? We're in indirect sniper artillery mode. We're better hit odds with direct sniper artillery. I'm going to not fire the ER mediums right now. The hit odds are just not worth it.
On it.
Okay. We always miss with the sniper artillery. That's not surprising. That commando didn't take any damage from that. Okay. Good job, Ultralight. They're firing on that small military building. I'm not a huge fan of that. The battle axe moves up, does not fire. And we'll see what their vehicles do here. They've got a hover tank and a prowler. Respectively, they're not very heavily armed. Okay, that's a PPC. Pegasus moves up, doesn't do anything. That's unsurprising. More lack of hits on the downed commando. Okay. Regardless,
Yeah?
it's our turn. The Raven can move in here. This is not ideal range for the LRM. I think we're just going to park it right here. Light him up. Actually, let's go for the leg.
Attacking from position.
It was a hefty amount of damage. Sadly, we didn't take out that leg.
Yeah.
That commando, real close to dead.
How's it going?
Like, we're going to just move in with the Vulcan here. Hit him right on this flank. And it's pretty dead.
Engaging.
Boop.
Hostile removed.
Indeed. That's a little bit overkill, but it was still worth it, I think. We're going to run out of mag shot ammo eventually, but should be okay. Now we're going to run the Chameleon as up here as we can. I'm a little surprised that we're not able to get any LOS here. I guess that's okay, though. Just have to slowly make our way on up.
Standing by.
And the Panther can... Wait, we don't have any LOS from over here? Apparently not. Fascinating.
I'm going.
Go for that Cicada.
Firing.
I'm deeply unsurprised that we missed everything there,
come on,
but I
piece of
wanted to
cake.
get that AMS firing regardless. Okay, a reasonable hit on that hover tank. The hover tank will die, though. Cicada just didn't do anything. We don't know if it's out of ammo or not. The J. Edgar is absolutely going to come in behind probably the hover tank. Yeah, I think we're going to come in behind the hover tank, which means that we're going to position over here. Now, this is not very many evasive pips, but I'm okay with it. That could have been more effective, but okay. Pegasus not doing anything useful in the slightest there. The Harasser is going to come up, and it's going to go for the kill on the Prowler with the rear arc flamer attack. And it's going to fail. Okay. I believe we only hit one there. Okay, no, we hit two. That's fine.
Standing by.
At this point, the Centurion isn't all that useful. We could do indirect mode and attack ground, like right here. Or we could simply fire on the Cicada and see what happens. And that's, I think, what we're gonna do.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, that was completely irrelevant anyway.
Negative damage.
We are really bad at sniping with the sniper artillery. That warrior may die. No, it's fine. Battle Axe moves up. Fires on that hover tank. Okay, we'll take that, but it misses. Cestrus moves up, also fires on that hover tank. It also misses. Well, they're going to have to move through fire here. Not that that's going to be all that problematic for them currently. And that's a dead helicopter. Okay. The helicopter was not tremendously important to us after all.
Let's do this.
The Vulcan is going to make his way up. We could come in and hit this Cicada. Actually, we could kick this Cicada. We can't quite get into rear arc, but I'll take it.
On it.
Ah, we missed the kick. That was a 90% chance. We hit both mag shots, so that's what ultimately matters.
They will be done.
The Panther is going to probably swing out... Our visibility appears to be getting worse. But we're going to swing out over here and pot-shot that Cicada.
Taking the shot.
Once again, I mostly wanted to trigger that
Made
AMS.
it in missing the target.
Okay. The Raven will move up here. However, we're probably going to sprint up to here. Yeah, that'll do. We're going to have to fire the Longfire indirect if we're going to fire. Our hit odds are best on the Prowler. I guess we'll take the chance. Yeah, I didn't expect anything out of that. We should be expecting new enemies very, very soon.
Good to go.
The Chameleon is going to close in up here. And I would love to take out that Cicada. Our hit odds are better on the Prowler, though, and this is side arc, which we did weaken with the vehicle flamers, so we're going to go for it.
Alpha strike.
That's a structure exposure, but we didn't really get the crits in that we wanted. That's okay. He moves now. If he moves through the fire, he could kill himself. We'll see what he decides to do. It's the Cicada that moved. Okay. Not much damage to the Vulcan. It did, however, accumulate a fair amount of heat there. We're going to come in behind the hover tank.
Heading out.
And we're going to heat this guy up in the rear arc again.
Taking the shot.
Once again, another missed flamer there. Not the end of the world, though. Little bit of damage to our Centurion. Not that we care.
I'm here.
And at this point, our Harasser is actually going to come in behind the Cicada.
Moving out.
44% versus 64. We're going to finish off this LTV4.
Target locked.
That is one dead hover tank.
Vehicle down.
Excellent. The Battle Axe gets into the turrets and fires on that Prowler. It did not hit in the exposed side, though.
Receiving you.
which makes me a little bit sad. That said, at this point, we can fire on the Prowler. Our Vulcan is here. But if we fire direct here, we may be okay.
Aye, aye.
Or, you know, we may completely fail. Which is exactly what we did. Okay, well, that thing's dead anyway, and that is all that matters. Ooh, those could have been really big hits on the Cicada there. That was a big hit on the Cicada. As was that. Now, those are rocket 20s. That was another pair of big hits. That Cicada, not doing so well. And that's an ejection.
Heads up, Commander. You've got
We destroyed the Vanguard. Now these guys are spawning over here. Noted. So we have some Davian units over here. Local government units have spawned in on this side. They're dropping in a barrage. That's fine. There's also another lance of them. We see a Crusader and 3 vehicles. Down here, we see a helicopter, a hoplite, and a vehicle.
Yes, boss.
Hey. These guys have not yet moved. I'm actually going to reserve, and I'm going to instantly regret it, because we don't have that many evasive pips. That said, I would actually like to move our Panther here. We'll sprint into cover, and we'll just potshot this Crusader. We're not firing this SRM, I can tell you that right now.
Engaging target.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, we'll see what enemy moves now. It's somebody down over here, it looks like.
Commander.
The Vulcan is going to need to make its way over this way just as quick as it can.
Roger that.
We'll position
No shooting,
here.
Just running.
And we'll probably potshot this Crusader with a medium laser.
On it.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything. Okay, phase 18, that'll be this rotunda, unless there's anybody to the south. Rear arc attack on that battle axe, to be expected. We don't really care, it's not our battle axe.
What do you need?
The Raven can position somewhere along the lines of here.
Understood.
And we can fire on that rotunda.
Roger.
Now we did manage to narc it there. However, I did notice it was low on missiles. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it was rockets, so we don't actually care. Couple of hits on the Panther there. In fact, that's a lot of missiles. We got a little bit lucky with that damage spread. LRM-15s duel. Okay, noted.
Standing by.
Our Centurion is going to move up over here-ish. Actually, I don't hate this position.
Got it.
We can fire on this rotunda. Not fire the SRM-2 here. Excellent. The primary goal there, of course, is to get this thing eliminated quickly so that the turrets don't continue firing on it. They're shooting at that battle axe, and I'm 100% okay with that.
Standing by.
Okay, our Chameleon is definitely going to close in over here, and we're going to look to finish off that rotunda so that the turrets are not firing on it.
Affirmative.
Okay, we got it. Wonderful.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Is there any way for our vehicles to get up here? We'll find out after this battle axe moves, I guess. That was a lot of damage into that Crusader. And it looks like not particularly on the getting the vehicles up here question. Noted. So the vehicles are probably going to want to come down here and engage these guys.
Receiving you.
To that end, we're going to head down. Okay, ultralight carrier. I would have preferred it if it attacked the Crusader. It does still have LRM-15 ammo. Azula firing on the battle axe. That's fine.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Indeed.
I'm here.
Okay, we're going to come on down.
Acknowledged.
That'll be somebody down over here, probably. Yeah, that'll be this Jed. Yeah, fire on that main battle tank. I like it. That I like even better. Hit that Crusader, please. The turrets are gonna mess this guy up. Like, he's in serious danger right now. Okay. That was a pretty big fail by that turret. Okay, hitting that MBT. Taking out that helicopter. That's nice. Yeah, fire on that Crusader. Okay, don't hit him. But whatever. The turret doesn't hit the Crusader. I'm sad.
Let's do this.
But it's fine. We're going to come in over this way with the Vulcan. I'm just wondering if we're okay with this obstructed LOS or not. Maybe instead we should bring the Vulcan to here, which we wouldn't need to sprint to do. And fire on the Crusader.
Heading out.
Our hit odds are not the best, but I'll take them.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
It's now the Panther's move. Our hit odds are not ideal. We'll put it that way.
Onward.
We're just going to sink heat this turn, I think.
Yes,
The Chameleon, on the other hand, is definitely going to close in on this MBT.
Confirmed.
We'll hit him as hard as we can, which is probably not going to be very hard. I've definitely seen harder hits. This guy, not really designed for that. Ooh, that battle axe is going to shut down. Yeah, he's going to be a big target now,
Got something you want done?
but that's okay. J. Edgar will come on down over here. And it is our Raven that is moving now. I would love to position the Raven up here. Are our hit odds actually going to be that bad on the Crusader? I guess we'll find out. Okay, they're actually about twice as good. Still not great, but I'll take them.
I'm on it.
That is a successful narc. And that was a lot of LRM-15 damage there. Noted. Really? On the Chameleon? When you've got a shut-down battle axe right there? Okay. I mean, our armor's fine. What are our hit odds if we indirect shoot at the Crusader? 30? I think that's worth it.
Roger.
That was definitely worth it. That is a knocked down Crusader. I like it. I'd love it if that main battle tank died. Like, now? It's not quite dead yet. Yeah, that hoplite is coming up and attacking the battle axe. That's to be expected. Okay. Once again, to be expected. Unfortunately, they've got a lot of splash damage there.
Reporting heavy fire.
Yeah, you're okay, but
Armor loss.
I've definitely seen better.
Double time.
And down we go. Nice damage into that Crusader there. Well, not a ton, but they got some damage in. We'll take it. Yeah, that battle axe not doing so well. And it's all because it overheated. They're continuing to fire on that building. Is it dead? Not quite. I guess this is still useless. The Cestrus on the Crusader. Ooh, that large laser hit. That was a lot of armor stripped there. Ooh, that miss. If that Gauss had hit... Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. One dead Crusader. And yeah, this this was always going to go off. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. I would usually prefer not to, but in this situation, unfortunately, I feel like I have to. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we'll finish this off, and then probably get those 2 mediums getting back onto the field, or onto the field for the first time, actually. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.